Good morning, welcome to another YouTube video. So it's been a little while since I updated post bodybuilding show, but I've been traveling a bunch, but I'm coming back today. Awesome video of what my favorite running shoes are and just a day in life as a hybrid athlete, showing you guys my training. Gonna hit a sick chest day. I'll go into detail also about my split in this video. With that being said, welcome to the YouTube video. For those that don't know, when you watch this video, you learn how to train like a weapon, or at least I think I'm a weapon, but I'm not. I'm actually like a little rubber ducky. But with that being said, we're gonna kick off the morning with how we normally start, with some greens, coffee, and then a run. So let's get into it. All right, so in this vlog, I'm gonna explain the supplements I take as well. So I take fiber and greens. The reason is, I like to stay lean. Fiber fills me up, so I take Revive Fiber and then the greens to fill in the micronutrients in the morning. Now I don't eat until 12 o'clock. I'm gonna have a black coffee with this from Starbucks. We're on to Starbucks, I'm gonna show you that fire order. That's the diesel fuel to fuel us for the run. Black coffee and greens, and it gets bowel movements going. As I said, I'm gonna show you guys my shoes that I wear in this video. So I just bought some new trail running shoes that I'm adding to the addition, but right now I'm going with my favorite running shoes, Gel Nimbus Asics. So I have those on, GYMSHARK. This is the sport inseam. It's like a gray and black. Code French if you want to save some money. But yeah, let's go hit this run. All right, so we're gonna kick off this run, 3-4 miles, like I said. Really easy, no race right now. Just enjoying the run and the views. Wrapping up a 5-mile run. I know I said 4 miles or 3 miles, but I wanted to push myself, and I think this applies to all training in life. If you feel good, go for it. Go for that PR in bench press. Hell, the 410-pound bench press I woke up, I was tired that morning, and then I got to the gym, I felt great. And what I'm trying to say is, stop waiting for the perfect opportunity, perfect time. Just go for it, just do it. So, that being said, got the morning run in, 5 miles. I crave the feeling after I finish this run. During the run, you know, you go to war with yourself, but after, sense of relief, and a bad day to be some miles and some coffee. So, let's do it. All right, now post 5-mile run was 8 minutes and 40 seconds. The elapsed time was 44 minutes. So pretty easy, nice and chill. Max heart rate was like 150 beats per minute. So keeping it low. Like I said, this is so I can train in the weight room and not be overly taxed, because we're trying to balance it off. So with that being said, time to get a coffee because we mixed out on that. I need my diesel fuel. All right, so we got our nitro cold brew. Now, when I go to Starbucks, I get the same thing. This isn't Starbucks. This is local, supporting a local place in Pennsylvania. It's called Twin Valley Coffee. They have amazing coffee, but I got nitro brew. And I get the same thing at Starbucks, just because it has more caffeine and it tastes amazing. I love caffeine, but it's got 2 stevias and 3 pumps of sugar-free vanilla. So we're gonna slam this, go back, add protein to this coffee, and then show you guys my running shoes, then lift weights, and then eat some food, and it's gonna be a good day. So just a day in the life training as a hybrid athlete. And real quick, I got some work I have to show you guys. I created a business. It's called Hybrid, but it's spelled HYBRD, and it's my new company. It's a training company, and I'm gonna be launching my sayings, my words, like some sick ass like clothing, hats, and I just want to build a community of just weapons. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do next. So we are back at the apartment. I'm gonna show you guys the shoes that I wear to train as a hybrid athlete. I do wanna say this is not sponsored. This is literally just information that I hope helps you guys. I just wanna help you guys because I didn't know what shoes to buy, and I know a lot of people wherever you go, they're gonna try and get you to buy a shoe wherever like it's associated with, whether it's like a favorite brand or something of theirs, or they get commission. So I'm just gonna be honest and share with you guys as a bigger person, like 210 pounds, what works best for me. And even when I was lighter on my feet, a little smaller, what my favorites were. So I'm gonna share with you guys my shoe collection, the good and the bad, my favorites. So let's get into it. All right, so we are going to start out with the evolution of my training shoes, what I started with and what I learned from the process. And hopefully this can save you guys some money, and just me being transparent with no bias, just what works for me. So to get into it, when I first started training, I used to use Hoka's. They were the Hoka Cliftons, which are these black ones right here. I ran my first half marathon in these about 3 years ago, and the only thing that I don't like about them is they don't have a lot of like life on them. So basically what that means is they're great for cushioning, they're light. I just don't think they're very durable. I don't think they last long. I think they wear out really easy, and they give me feet problems because I think the foam here is just pretty weak. So I use these mainly to walk after I run in them. I do have a pair, but I don't really use them much anymore. But those are the Hoka Cliftons. Like I said, this is what works for me. I'm just being honest. I'm gonna share with you guys though my favorite shoe and like what lasts the best. I'm just giving you guys the benefits of each shoe. So those are great for beginners. They're pretty cheap, and like I said, they do help as far as cushioning. They have a lot of cushion. The cushion just doesn't last long. That could be because I'm 210 pounds, like I said. So if you're a heavier person, I don't think the Cliftons are the way to go, but they are light and cushiony. So after I experienced with the Hokas, my next shoe I tried were the Sauconys. So the Sauconys, I went with the Speed series or the Pros. Now these are the Pros. The Pros have the carbon base plate in them. I trained my marathon that it ran, which was after the half, in Saucony Speeds. I did like them. I think they're a great shoe. They're not my favorite though. They used to be my favorite until I discovered the other pair I'm going to show you. But the reason I don't like the Sauconys is as much, like I said, they're okay. I just think I did the Ironman in these Pros. I just think they're very thin. Like I don't know if you can tell, but they're very narrow, and I like a wider shoe even though I don't have a wide foot. I just like a lot of comfortability and space in the shoe. I just like a wide shoe. It makes me feel more firm, better on my feet. These are great for being fast and agile and really good turnover, but personally I just think these shoes are too skinny for me, if that makes sense, too narrow and a little too thin. There's barely any, and like I said, this is because of speed. They're made that way because they're made for fast miles. But even in my Ironman, I feel like I could have ran faster in some shoes that maybe would have had a little more width on them, because I remember having ankle problems when I was running, and I just felt like my feet were like caving in. So I just personally don't really like the way they fit on my feet, but that's just, like I said, my personal experience. I like a wider toe box, and I just believe these are pretty narrow. But the good thing about them is if you're looking for speed and you're looking for great turnover, light shoes, these are really good. And like I said, these are the Pros with the carbon base plate. I only suggest getting these if you're going to do a race or speed workouts, but as far as long runs, the speeds are pretty good to try. So all these I recommend trying. Saucony Speeds are going to be a great shoe to try as well. They might work for you. Recently picked up, I made a YouTube video about them, the Saucony Endorphin Shifts or the Saucony Speed Roll. Basically that just helps your foot transfer. These just have great cushion. They're similar to those, just a wider toe box, so it was what I was looking for. I still run in these pretty often. I like them. I like them better than the Speed and the Pros. So yeah, they just are a little wider, a little more cushion, you can see, and that's what I like for right now, because I'm just running some like chill miles, nothing crazy. So if your like goal is to just go out and run like relatively easy, those are a great shoe. Are the Nike Vaporflies. These shoes right here have a special place in my heart. As you guys can see, 3:21:10 is what I ran my first marathon at like 200 pounds. So these are good for a heavier runner. But yeah, 3:21 was when I was super fast and I was training endurance, which I might do again real soon. Hint, hint. But yeah, these are fast shoes, very nice, carbon-based plate, super light. As you can see, they have some color in there. That's from my foot bleeding in the marathon. I bought a little size too small. That's one recommendation I have is if you're gonna buy a shoe, size up at least a size. So I'm a 12 or 11 and a half, so I got a 12 and a half because it's one size up. These are 11 and a halves, and my feet were bleeding. It was bad, but I ran a good race. Maybe I could have ran faster. Next two shoes is first gonna be my favorite hiking shoe / running shoe in the trails, like rugged terrain, and then my favorite shoe for just running in general right now. My favorite shoe I think of all time. So basically these are the Hoka Speed Goats. You can see on the back it says SG Speed Goat. These are sick. I love them. The tread on them is absolutely rugged for that rugged terrain, and they're amazing. I love running on trails because just like running straight, sometimes it's boring, so I'll go hit a trail run in central Pennsylvania in the mountains and it feels good. I took these in Colorado. I bought them in Colorado, and we hiked up 12,000 feet and they were amazing. So super good, a lot of cushion, and just the best trail running shoe I think on the market right now. Next we have my favorite of all time, the Asics. Oh god, the Asics Gel Nimbus. These are the Asics Gel Nimbus, and they are amazing. They have so much cushion. This is actually like a gel. That's why they call it gel. You can't really see. It's more like a foam. I don't know why they call it a gel, but it is. It feels like a gel. Super cushiony. It's got great like turnover. And the way the shoe is, it has like so much cushion to where some have a lot of cushion in the back, some have a lot in the front. This is just like evenly spread out, so it just feels like you're landing perfectly, landing in the middle of your foot. And this just keeps my cadence high, keeps my feet recovered, helps me tremendously on my longer runs as a heavier person. They're just amazing with how much they help my feet recover and stay fresh. I can't say anything bad about these. I think they can even be a fast shoe. Like, I think I can run fast in these, but they're amazing. They're wide. I don't know if you can tell, but they just have so much more girth. They just feel like they're built a lot better than the Sauconys. These are the Asics Gel Nimbus. Right, so we're gonna go over and finally show you guys what I've been working on. My personal training business, and also a business that I have big plans for in the hybrid community. So let's show you guys right here. Ready? This is the first design. Oh yeah. The next one, it's got like weapon on the front of a diesel truck, semi truck, and then on the side it has American made, and there's like some fine detail of like a guy flexing where the Bulldog normally is on like a Mack truck. He's like flexing up here. I can't really zoom in on it with my camera, but yeah, amazing. I can't wait to launch these. I got some more to show you. Now this one might be my favorite. Bad day to be smiles. I love that saying. I got the rabbit on there. And yeah, just quick showing you guys this. And then here's just a simple design of bad day to be a weight. I wanted something simple, not too like attention grabbing, but just to like show the purpose. So I think those shirts are gonna launch sometime next month in August. Talk to the manufacturer. We have it like ready to print almost. The only thing I'm doing is creating a hat. Now I am gonna be putting out a decent amount, but I think it's gonna sell really fast. Because I've gotten tons of DMs about it so far. So if you guys are interested, I'll let you guys know more on Instagram. That's probably where I'll announce everything, but those are the shirts that you guys know and the sayings I say. So I wanted to put on a shirt and also follow it up with my personal training company and brand. So yeah. And honestly, let me know what you guys think about the shirts below. I want to create something that everybody enjoys and that they'd be proud to wear. But I like them, so hopefully you guys too. So Get Raw Nutrition is going to be coming out with a chocolate peanut butter, but for now my favorite is grass-fed raw vanilla protein. So I had 1 scoop of that with some almond milk, and I picked up some skinny syrups, cinnamon dulce. This is my favorite. I add about like probably like 1 heavy pour, into that, and it makes an amazing protein coffee. So I'm going to show you guys like the finished product, and yeah, I'm going to sip on this, get an apple from the store, and then go train. That's going to be my pre-workout meal. So let's do it. And just like that, we got a beautiful protein coffee. 1 scoop of protein and some sugar-free cinnamon dulce. Man, oh man, that hit the spot. What are you eating?
Stop.
What are you eating? Just show them. What are you eating?
SpaghettiOs and cottage cheese.
What the heck? Oh my god. My bag of apples for the pre-workout. Oh my god, they just all fell out. Got my bag of apples. Fuji. If you don't like Fuji, you're crazy. Fuji is the absolute goat. Not Honey Crisp. I'm not Honey Crisp. I'm Team Fuji. So one of these bad boys, and then it's bad day to be weight. So for the first exercise, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do incline Smith machine press. Just because it gets like a better isolation of the chest. I'm just gonna walk you guys through my chest workout. So Smith machine, just because you can really control like the weight on the way down and the way up, and I think it's better for hypertrophy. I still love hitting like a heavy bench, but this helps more with muscle growth in my opinion. So we're gonna hit that and then show you guys what's next. So we just hit a compound movement. I did about 3 sets of 8. And now after a compound movement Smith machine, we go into dumbbells because I think that's the second best way to like hit the different types of muscle fibers, because you're not stabilizing, it's all internal. So yeah, we're gonna hit dumbbells, and I think gives you a better dense muscle. So yeah, we're gonna hit flat dumbbell press. We finished up the dumbbells, hit 3 sets of 8 for that as well. This whole workout I'm going to do 3 sets of 8, so now we're going to do flies, and I'm going to superset that with another fly exercise. So I'm going to do cable flies and machine flies. Do that, and then I love like a superset to finish up a workout. Quick, I'm gonna show you guys what we look like post show. Like 6 weeks ago we competed, and I still am pretty lean, staying on top of the diet, training like a weapon, hybrid athlete, and yeah, super excited with how much muscle mass I still have. So I'm going to explain the post-workout meal here. So we have steak, 8 ounces of sirloin steak, which is pretty lean, and then we have gold white potatoes. So this is seasoned with Parmesan garlic seasoning. This is amazing. And also we have pink Himalayan sea salt. So let me describe kind of why I use this meal. So I crank both of those on, both high in sodium. This meal is high in carbs with 500 grams of potatoes, and then high in protein and moderate fat. Fat keeps me satiated. I always eat red meat before I go to bed. Just keeps me from like overeating on other stuff and keeping me like sane without the cravings. So I have red meat, had some onions in there, and I have the carbs to allow me to train tomorrow fasted, because the glycogen carbs will stay in my muscles because I'm not really moving much. I go to bed and then I wake up and train, and I have sodium in there to replenish whatever I lost today with salting my meals. So don't skip on salting your meals. Eat carbs before you go to bed. Carbs aren't going to make you fat as long as you're not eating too many of them. And then protein and fat in moderation. But fat is good for keeping you satiated at night. So that's why I like eating red meat. Not too crazy high, but just enough. So keep it like 93, 96% lean. When you get like any sort of beef, I think you're in the clear. So yeah, not anything crazy, but hope you guys liked the video. Like, comment, subscribe, stay corn fed. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and look out for the new brand release. Thank you guys for watching.